Hi everyone, welcome to my Flosstube channel. A little patience, my name is Ashley and today is Thursday, October 5th. This is Flosstube number 24 and I'm here to talk about some stitching, non-stitching projects and some other things that I did this past week. So welcome and thank you for being here with me today. The weather has finally cooled down and I get to wear my Primrose Cottage autumn stitching sweater. So I feel good about that. I almost just fell out of my chair. Okay, I'll be all right. Let's see. So last week, today's Thursday. Over the weekend, I made some applesauce with my kids and I have the recipe. So I peeled my apples and then my kids used, the two big kids used a butter knife to chop them into smaller chunks. And then the baby just ate apples while we were working on that. So I have the recipe. Now this is more like a guideline. So I didn't use Pink Lady apples, and I'll link this below. This is from flavorthemoments.com. But if you want to, let me get it closer. If you want to screenshot that now, hopefully that glare isn't too bad. I'll turn it. Okay. But I will also link this below after my video uploads, and then I'll get on my computer and put the link in the notes. But it says to use 4 large Pink Lady apples, 1/3 cup water, 1/4 cup sugar, 1 tablespoon fresh lemon juice, 1 teaspoon cinnamon, and an 1/8 teaspoon of salt. I didn't use Pink Lady. Those are actually one of my favorite apples, but I got Gala and Honeycrisp, and I just take however many I feel like and cut them up and put them in a pot. And then this time around I didn't add as much sugar, and my eldest was like, it needs more sugar. Like it really doesn't. So I mean, it's very simple. I think adding that lemon juice really gives it a nice fresh flavor. So, I mean, it's just more of like a guideline recipe. So, do with it what you will. Make some applesauce, buy some applesauce, go pick apples, whatever. It's just for fun, and it was fun to spend time with my kids doing that. My little one really likes applesauce. So, in fact, he had it today for lunch. So, that's the applesauce. We did a family movie night. We usually do those on Fridays after the kids are done with like winding down from school. Then we're like in the never-ending cycle of raking leaves. We have 2 really large trees in our backyard, and then 2 also large trees. So 4 trees in the back. And it's just you could rake it an hour later, you can't even tell. So we're working on that. Me and Willie went out yesterday and raked. We got 3 bags, and then it was nap time. Let's see, what else did I do? Chasing Willie around the house, and then yesterday when I was 2 days ago, I think maybe 2 days ago, I don't know what happened, but he knocked over my wine glass cabinet. So my wine glasses for my wedding all broke. He's okay, nobody got hurt. I picked him right up. Our stems had the little rhinestones in the stem, so those scattered everywhere, and those got on his feet, but I washed them off and he was fine. There was no glass on him. Everybody's fine. It's sad, but what can you do? I'm just glad he didn't get hurt, because that would have been bad. And then I had to take my dog to a vet appointment, and she got out of her collar because she's terrified of car rides. but she made it. She's okay. She's got bad knees, so the vet said she needs to lose like 1 pound. Otherwise, she'd be fine. But because of her knee, she needs to lose 1 pound. I thought that was funny. But so I forgot to talk about my raccoon. That was the other thing. So I'm really sorry. I had a pet raccoon when I was younger. I think it was like late elementary school because I had my boxer at that point and they would play together. So my dad works construction, or he used to. He's like semi-retired, but he's like one of those people who can't not work. So he was out on a job site and found some baby raccoons, and he brought 3 of them home. They didn't have their mom, and I got to take care of them. I remember giving them a bath in our bathtub, and they hated it, and their nails were so sharp, and they just scratched my arms up so bad because they were trying to get out. 2 of them died, so I did have just the one, and I don't know if it was a boy or a girl. We named it Spanky from The Little Rascals. There's just a movie that I grew up watching, and in fact I dressed up as Alfalfa one year for Halloween, and that was not cool, but it was a really cool costume. Anyway, so at one point though, the raccoon got too aggressive, and my parents got worried. Like, you know, I'm just a child taking care of a wild animal. And we actually took it to a forest preserve and let it go. So yeah, they really loved grapes. I remember we would feed it grapes a lot, and it was so cute. It would follow me around my parents' house. They have a park in their backyard, like a huge open grassy area with baseball diamonds and a playground and other stuff. So we would go in the back park, and my little raccoon would just follow me around going, oh, it was so cute. So it was a really cool experience to have as a kid. So there's the raccoon story. And then one more thing, I'm really sorry. Someone asked how many January starts I had finished, and as of my count right now, I finished finished stitching 14 out of the 31. And you know, I think pretty much what's left is all my big ones that I have to do, so that'll take a longer time to get those done. So anything else you want to know, any questions you have, always leave me a comment. I'm more than happy to respond. So I will go on into my previous finish. I think that's the most I've talked all day, by the way. So I stitched up this chart. I'm guessing it's called Cookies and Milk. It's by Country Cottage Needleworks, and I have it finished on this chicken wire. So I had a frame, and then I took everything out and stapled some chicken wire to the back here. And look, I used cardboard. So this was on top of my wine cabinet that fell over. So yeah, I probably need to fix it. Okay, so I'll have to fix that, which is fine. But I have it on here, and I have it backed with some brown and white check. I think it's like a larger check, and some flowers and greenery in the corners. So it's just a white wooden frame. So I'll fix that, and I have to find a new home for it. But that's my previous finish. And next, I have some finishes. So I stitched this up a while ago, and since it's October, I'm going to put it back there. Sorry, my September one is still up, and I fully finished my October. This is by Heart and Hand. So I have all of them stitched, but I do not have all of them fully finished. And I found this in my stash, this fabric. Then I got this giant, I think it's called Jumbo Rickrack from my grandma, from her stash. So I put that on the back because I thought the white looked really nice. And that orange looks really cool. It's like paint splatter. I thought it looked really nice with the design. So I stitched this on 28 count coffee tea dyed even weave, and then I used the called for colors if I had them. If I didn't, I probably used a DMC conversion. So there's my October. I don't know what, it's like in a chart series. I don't know what the chart series is called. But they are by Heart and Hand. And you get three months in one like chart pamphlet. So I also fully finished my jeweled pair. I just need to put the magnet on the back. This one I finished on felt. A lot of people use felt. I haven't used it before. I used paper. I really like the felt, and then I glued the felt on with tacky glue, and I'll use some, I got Gorilla Glue to glue on magnets. That E6000 is really stinky, and I don't like it, so I thought I'd try this Gorilla Glue. But there is my jeweled pair, and I just had this felt in my stash and I thought it looked really nice. So I just have to glue on the magnet and let it sit, and this will be completely done. So there's that one. I also have, oh, here's the Mill Hill kit for jeweled pair. So I finished stitching. This is Freda Gervais September wordplay. I finished this, I think, last year, and I was having problems with my decoration, and I just pulled it out yesterday, 2 days ago, yesterday, and told myself I needed to finish it. Even though it's September, I still wanted it to be done. So I have it fully finished, and I used Lady Dots Creates Rick Rack. I'm not sure what color. It might be a storm blue. And then I just have this on a magnet. I'm a little afraid to take it off right now, so that when I switch these out, I can just switch out the decoration and the finished piece, because I'm going to do all of them. And I just got this little frame from Goodwill. Oh, you know what? It's a Hallmark thing. It was just $2.99, but it's from Hallmark. And it had something on the back here, and I just painted over it with white chalkboard paint so that they'll all fit in here, and then they have like a nice neutral background. So there's my September wordplay. And the wordplay I'm working on right now is March. I do not have October done, so I'll I don't know, I might do January next, because by the time I finish March, October will be over, and I already have December. Maybe I'll do November, I don't know. Okay, that's it for my finishes, and next are my whips. So, speaking of the March wordplay, I have it in here, and see, I don't want to show you the chart. So here's the March wordplay. Sorry about the glare. That's pretty good. And it's so it's March's doorbells, March wordplay. I've heard both. And I'm using the called for overdyed floss if I have it, and if not, I'm just using a DMC conversion that I find online. So last time I just had a couple words and some flowers, and then I finished the house, the keys and the birds, these flowers, and then I started working my way over this way. So let me get that nice and close for you. I did not have the house color, so that's just the DMC conversion. And I'm stitching this on 36 count vintage country mocha, all of them. So let me slide that back and zip it up. My next whip, I brought back out Elizabeth Warger 1769. Let me see if I can find the front cover. Okay. My husband got this for me for my birthday, and then I started it maybe a month ago, and I didn't like it. And I told myself I need to bring it out and just try to figure it out, because you know, you might find something that you really like and how somebody else did it, but really you have to be okay with how yours is going to be. So I told myself I'm going to keep using the colors I chose, and it might not be exactly how this person did it, but I will still love it nonetheless. So I'm stitching Elizabeth on 36 count. Oh, I have some floss in here. Shoot, I think it's Mayflower. I cut off my fabric. I think it's Mayflower by Fox and Rabbit. So I started it, and then I was thinking it doesn't look right, and I think maybe part of the reason was I was stitching 2 threads over 2 on 36, and I don't do that, but so I took it all out and I restarted it on the same fabric, and that's my progress. So the yellow and the whites are still pale. They're not showing up very well. And I think I just need to be okay with that, because it looks better when it's not under the light. So in like natural light, like now, it looks okay. And I'm okay with that. So this is Mayflower by Fox and Rabbit, and these are the colors I went with. I did not end up doing the silks. They're all cotton overdyed, except the white is the Bright White by DMC, so B5200. But I'm using Weeks Dye Works Americana, Classic Colorworks Blushing Beauty. Let's see if I can read these backwards. Nope. Chopped Chives, Classic Colorworks. And then Gentle Art Morning Glory for the blue, the lighter blue. And the yellow is Peach Sherbet. Do you say sherbet? That's such a, I was looking at it the other day. I'm like, that's such a funny word. It's so weird. So this is my yellow, but that's just my brain. And then the white is in there somewhere with my loose threads. So I'm really happy with it now. And it doesn't look like the one that I initially was like, oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. And it's okay. That person did it in silks on different fabric, and it's okay. It's gonna be okay. Mine's gonna be different, and it's okay. So I encourage you to just keep working on what you're working on, even if you're not quite sure. I think it'll turn out okay in the end. So I also finished my second little Americana bunting. I think I'm going to just leave it. I don't think I'm going to fill that in. I don't think I'm going to move these down. This is on 36 count antique ivory, and I may stitch 1 more, I may stitch 2 more, and then I will have it fully finished for next spring. I really like how it's turning out. I have to find some really cool fabric to make the bunting and the backing fabric. So kind of little old-fashioned fabric, I think. But it looks really nice. I think it's really cool. And I hope you like it too. Next, I worked on my, oops, hold on, I have something. The next chart got stuck on the back. So this is in my Just Cross Stitch magazine. I think it's like the first magazine I ever got. it is this one, so the band sampler, and I'm stitching this on cream, and I changed everything again. I had initially 32 count cream. I had initially chosen a paler color for the leaves, and then I made this flower, and then they didn't look good together, so I took out the leaf because I really like the flower, and I ended up with this, and I really like it. So it's very different colors than what the chart shows. So I have Weeks Dye Works Avocado, Weeks Dye Works Hibiscus, Crescent Colors Toasted Marshmallow, and Gentle Art Dried Thyme. That's what I'm using so far. And let me open it up so I can show you the whole sampler and you can see the difference. Okay. Hold on, let me do this. Okay, so let me just peek around to make sure I got everything. This is the top row, or the start of it, and it's very different. Let me just stand up here. Okay, so there's a lot of like deep and bright colors, and I like more pale, and I love pinks and greens. Green's my favorite color. Lighting isn't very good, but you can tell the difference. Huge difference. So as I work on this one, I will be making changes to the colors that I use, and that'll be fun to do that. So I will put this one away, fold it back up. I wasn't feeling so good about the first colors I used, so now I'm feeling really good about that one, and I'm really happy with how it's turning out. And which kind of is the opposite of what I was just saying about my other sampler, to stick with what you've got. Do what you want. That's my advice. My old boss would always say, don't do anything I wouldn't do. And she's like, which is pretty much anything. So she would always get into trouble, I guess, growing up or doing all the bad things. On Friday, I worked on Farm Life by Little House Needleworks. I started this on colonial parchment, and then the colors weren't showing up very well, so I dyed my fabric. And let me try to fold it a little. I'm using all the called for so far because I have it, whatever I've stitched I've had. And so I finished up the corn stalks, and then I worked my way up to the gate by the barn in the dirt. So that's how far I've gotten. Hopefully, I don't know, I think my lighting is just not great. I don't have my ring light on today. It's kind of overcast, but that's okay. And then my last whip, because I'm getting nervous, I'm not going to finish it, but I have to finish it, so I'm going to, is Willie's stocking. So this is in the Ultimate Joan Elliott Cross Stitch Collection book. And all my kids' stockings are Joan Elliott. I'll pull them out and show you when I decorate for Christmas. I haven't even decorated for Halloween yet, so hopefully I'll do that soon. This will be William's stocking, and I'm stitching it out 14 count Aida. Let me just put my book over here. Okay, 14 count white Aida. I have it rolled up. I pretty much have been working in this area right here, and then I'll work over here on his beard. I did finish his face the other day. Sorry, I got an itchy nose. Okay, let me get a close-up of the parts I've been working on, and then I'll roll it, unclip it, and show you the whole thing. So there's my Santa. He looks so cute. That's his rosy cheeks and his mustache. He's holding a bear in his other hand. And you know, on stuff like this, that back stitching is really gonna make it all pop when it's all done. So he's got some gold glasses I'll have to stitch in there. And then all these little black little French knots, but I think I'm going to use beads. So there he is. This is all pretty much done down here, except back stitching. I'll wait to the end. This little guy needs some eyes still. I have to work on the train right here. There's some more toys over here. This teddy bear, and then the rest of the list in white. Some of his coat, his arm, and then that beard is just so big and so, the colors are very similar, so it's hard to keep track, and I've actually been having to mark off my chart with my highlighter now. I made it this far, but that beard, I want to get those curls just right, so it's so cute. I love it, and they're gonna look so nice all together hanging above my fireplace. I'll take some pictures. So those are my whips, and next goals, I had to order more sticky boards, so I couldn't fully finish some other pieces I really wanted to do. So that's my goal, is to keep working on those when I get my shipment, when I get my package, and to keep working on Willie's stocking. I worked on it a couple of days this week, so I really want to get it done so I can enjoy it after Thanksgiving is when I decorate for Christmas. So I want to have it ready by then. So I have a haul, but it's not really like cross stitch, but I had my husband pick up an order from the Container Store yesterday because I am going to store my charts. That's a free chart, but I still shouldn't show it. In these bins, they're like hanging file boxes. And I had 2 left over from when I was teaching. I thought I had more, but I guess not. And I had already separated out my spring and summer charts. And then they fit in the, my table is on top of 2 calyx units from IKEA. So they have the buckets, and they fit in there really nicely. So this is spring and summer. And then I separated out fall and winter. And then I have one that's just like miscellaneous and one that's samplers. So I did those. Well, I'll slide that in later. I did the other 4 last night when I got the kids to bed. Sorry, I just knocked it. So that's kind of my haul. Here's my, it was fun to go through all my charts that I hadn't gone through. I also have some like little kits from magazines. I saw this one and I love that one. All those French knots, so cute. I might have to start him sooner, but I have other stuff, so I don't know. So that was one haul, and then another one. Oh, when I was going through my charts, I found some things I want to show you guys, but I also got a needlepoint from my local Buy Nothing page, and it has a really great story. So it's huge. Give me a second. Let this up. Okay, so this is from my eldest son's math teacher. He is in math enrichment, and he goes to a separate teacher for math. And this is his teacher. So she's so big. I can't get her in there all the way. So it has a really nice story. Her mom paid someone to make this for her. So it's not even like his teacher didn't make it, nobody in her family made it, somebody else made it. And it was like a gift, and I got the impression that it wasn't like her favorite thing, you know? I think it was a gift for like a high school graduation or something. I can't remember because I had brought my kids with me. Because they're like, I think that's my math teacher. Can I come with you? And I'm like, yeah, come on, let's go. So they were chatting, and it's hard for me to concentrate when all that other stuff is going on. But she lost her mom, I think, in February, and she said it was time to get rid of some stuff. And I'm like, I need that. It's so pretty. And it's really neat that we're gonna have that connection now, because my son has already asked if he can have this when he like gets older, because he's a very sentimental child, and he'll always remember that experience. So I think it's really cool that that is from his math teacher, and that it was given to her as a gift from her mom, and now we have it. And then we went there all together to go get it and chatted, so it was really special and it was really cool. So anyway, I have some non-stitchy projects. I mailed out that baby gift, so the crochet blanket and all those cute little girl outfits. Oh my gosh, shopping for baby girls, so it's so fun. And then I worked a little bit on a fall scarf. So I keep my home is where the wreath is in this bag, and I keep a crochet project in here so I can just carry it with me around my house for like quick little easy things. And I started this one. Let me just, it's still, my hook fell out, so I don't want to lose my spot. I'm just alternating half double crochet rows with this cotton thread and this cotton thread. So I was making washcloths with all my cotton thread, and then I'm just like, I'm so tired of making washcloths. So I made a scarf. Well, I'm working on making a scarf. And I kind of like the fringe. I think I'm gonna keep it because I've been tying them, knotting the ends together. So I think maybe I'll trim them to 1 inch. That'd be a fun fall scarf for a kid. I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. Because I donate these to my craft group, and they find places that families in need. So I thought that'd be fun for a kid. I don't know. I can't wait to see it when it's all done, and then I'll really decide if I want to weave in all those ends or not. Probably not. So, you know, it's going to be fun just the way it is. So that was my haul in non-stitchy projects. And then I'm almost done. That giveaway from like, I don't know, a month ago. Please, please, please respond. This is going to be my, I'll give you one more chance. The winner, second winner, count twice, stitch once. Please email me so I can send this out to you. I already had to not give it to the first person. I gave them 2 weeks. I'll give you 2 weeks again. My email is right here on the back. I'll put it below too. alittlepatiencexs@yahoo.com. You won the chart and the fabric. If I don't hear from you this week, I will just have to give it away to my best friend. So, but I really want to do giveaways, but it's really hard when I'm not hearing back from anybody. Wah, wah, wah. That's okay. And then that is it. So that's the most I've talked all day, and I need some water and a break. And I'm making some bread right now and French onion soup later for dinner. So, okay. Happy stitching, you guys. Bye.